In this video, we'll be talking about Carlos II, who ruled from 1665 to 1700. What was the situation in Spain when Carlos II inherited the throne in 1665? Spain was declining, and it continued during the reign of Carlos II. Was Carlos II a good monarch? Why? Carlos II was weak of health and character. Like his predecessors, he wasn't interested in ruling Spain. He was the last from the Habsburg family. Most of the power lay in the hands of his mother, Mariana of Austria, who ruled for him since he was just a kid when his father, Felipe IV, died. Who were the validos of Carlos II? We had 4. Padre Nitard, Fernando de Valenzuela, Duque de Medinaceli, Conde de Oropesa. What were the causes of the War of Spanish Succession? Carlos II had no children, so there were 2 candidates to succeed him. At his death, he left the Spanish throne to his grandnephew, Philip of Anjou, or Felipe V de Bourbon. His choice basically caused the Spanish War of Succession. From 1701 to 1713, and the Habsburg dynasty in Spain ended. So this is a mind map for the Habsburg dynasty. So for the Habsburg dynasty, first we had Felipe III, who ruled from 1598 to 1621. When Felipe III inherited the throne, Spain was the most powerful empire but started to lose power and influence in Europe during his reign. He expelled 275,000 Moriscos, wasn't interested in ruling, which led to validos. His valido was Duque de Lerma, also known as El Patrón de los Corruptos. So, validos were ministers that ruled the kingdom instead of the king. Duque de Lerma believed expensive wars could ruin the monarchy financially, so he had a peace policy. He moved the court from Valladolid back to Madrid. Then we had Felipe IV, who ruled from 1621 to 1665. When Felipe IV inherited the throne, Spain was weak economically, socially, and politically. Many plagues decreased the population. He was smarter than his father, but too weak to govern, and was not interested in ruling. His valido was Conde de Olivares. Conde de Olivares introduced financial reform, tried to increase royal power by restricting the autonomy of kingdoms. Carlos II ruled from 1665 to 1700. Spain was declining and continued to decline during his reign. He was weak of health and character. Also, he was not interested in ruling, which led to having 4 validos: Padre Nitard, Fernando de Valenzuela, Duque de Medinaceli, Conde de Oropesa. He was the last of the Habsburg dynasty. Most of the power lay with his mother, Mariana of Austria. Carlos II had no children, leaving two candidates. This led to Felipe V de Bourbon, also known as Philip of Anjou, his grandnephew, to be king, which led to the War of Succession from 1701 to 1713 and ended the Habsburg dynasty.